Hi guys! So today's video is not a book video, I'm sorry about that. The next video will be a book haul, so look out for that. Today I want to talk about a very important issue. YouTubers got to interview the president and I thought it was amazing, and I want to share my experience with that with you because I had such a positive experience watching it and I have such positive views on it, but the media did not and other people did not. And I want to talk about both reasons of why that is, and I'm going to link all of the things that you need down below. I'm going to mention videos and I'm going to mention articles and all of those things, and I'm going to give you all that content down below, so if you want to know any information, it's all there. So first I just want to talk about the interview that 3 YouTubers had with the president, which I thought was phenomenal. They've done this throughout the past 6 years, but it's all been done through Google Hangouts. So it's all been done online, and this time 3 YouTubers got to go to the White House and actually talk to the president face to face. And this was an enormous change. It made everything much more real for the YouTubers, but also for the media. They thought of this as an actual interview as opposed to, you know, just the president talking on social media and making a presence on social media. This was actually an interview now. And the media reacted to it as such. But first I'm going to talk about my reaction towards the interview. Here we go. The 3 people that interviewed the president was Hank Green, who is within Vlogbrothers, and he is also the co-producer of many other channels. We also have Glozell, who I was not subscribed to beforehand, but who I am going to talk about later because she is a big reason why I made this video. And then we also have Bethany Mota, who is a beauty guru here on the YouTube. All these 3 people have very, very diverse audiences, so I thought that was so awesome. They're all different ages, their audiences are so different, and they all had such different topics to talk about. They were all very passionate about different things, and that made me so happy. Something that was really great about this interview is Obama didn't know what these people were going to talk about beforehand. I don't want to get that far into his answers, honestly, because then I think I would just be analyzing them and criticizing them, and that's not what this is about. I just want to talk about the interviewees and what a good job they did at picking the questions that they did and picking questions that their subscribers would really care about. They were also extremely respectful to the president, and they showed themselves in such a professional manner. That made me super happy. I loved watching it. That's down below, the interview with the president. It's about 40 minutes long. I think it's so worth watching because you're seeing faces that you see every day just talking to the president, and you get to see how excited they were about it. And that just made me super happy. So that was great. The interview was phenomenal. Again, it's linked down below. However, the media reacted so negatively to these YouTubers talking to the president. Also linked down below is a 3-minute video of Fox News talking specifically about Glozell interviewing the president. They mentioned Hank Green and Bethany Mota as well, but the fact that Glozell is a YouTuber that once got into a bathtub filled with cereal, that ticked off the media a little bit, and that made me angry. They kept showing the screenshot of Glozell in a bathtub eating cereal and made that her persona and didn't make her persona a professional person talking to the president, because she is an entertainer and she is a professional person that talked to the President of the United States, and I thought that was such a big deal. However, the media was being really judgmental. Hank Green actually wrote an article about why the media was speaking so negatively about this interview, and I will link it down below, and he said that the average person that watches Fox News is 68 years old. 68 years old. That's insane. However, the reporters aren't 68 years old. They are, you know, around 30 to 40 years old. So the fact that they were even speaking about it like that made me really upset. It's just, these people are people, and they're doing a job. Glozell is doing a job, and she's having fun doing her job. And then she also got to interview the president because she, by herself, has created an audience of 3 million subscribers. And that's huge! And she has a huge following, and it was such an honor, and she was so happy to meet the president. I'm also linking down below the 3 vlogs that the 3 YouTubers that got to interview the president made before and after they met the president, because all 3 of them made them, and you could see that they were all so grateful and so happy. The one last thing that I want to point out is why I was mainly upset. It wasn't just the media that was reacting negatively, but just entertainers that aren't YouTubers were also reacting negatively. Rob Lowe, who you might know from The Outsiders, one of his younger films, to Parks and Recreation, one of his TV shows that he was a part of. Rob Lowe tweeted quite a few times things that showed that Glozell maybe shouldn't have met the president. There was a negative connotation there, most definitely, and people were all agreeing with him mainly because they're a fan of Rob Lowe. I think people that have a large role in social media don't really know of the power that they have on social media. And if you say something negative, other people are going to follow that and continue to be negative with you. The fact that he was judgmental is going to have a following of more judgmental people, and that just makes me so sad. I feel like it really brings on a negative view of YouTubers when all they were doing was being super professional while talking to the President of the United States. I want to make sure that we spread positivity because I think it's a really important thing, so I would really, really highly recommend that you check out the interview and just say positive things about the fact that they were so respectful to the president and the fact that it was such a great interview and how nice it was that the president met these people face to face and talked to these real people about real things. Please let me know what you thought about it down below if you have seen it, and tell me about your viewpoint on it because I have a viewpoint, you may have a different one, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.